Hello, my fantastic artists. This week, we are beginning our brainstorming stage of our project. If you remember, last week I introduced to you our February Choice Portrait project, and it is inspired by two different artists, Michelle Robinson and Kenley Wiley, and those are both contemporary Black artists that we are inspired by. So last week, you should have researched who you wanted to pick and choose your project style by. So last week, if you didn't, you might want to watch that video, get to know those two artists, and do that assignment. Then you can come back to this. If you remember, Kenley Wiley has a more realistic style, and he has a very elaborate background with floral and plants in it, and those flowers have some symbolism that represent the person. So that's something you could think of if you are inspired by him. Michelle Robinson, or Mr. Michelle, is more abstract. That means it's not so realistic. It doesn't look like real life. Her figures have lots of patterns all over them, and the backgrounds also have a lot of pattern and color. By now you should know which person you want to do your portrait inspired by, but now we got to think about other things. What colors do you want to use? Who do you want to be of? Do you want it to be of yourself or somebody else? What do you want people to think of when they see your piece? There are a lot of things we need to brainstorm before we can jump in and do the project. So this week, on this slideshow, I have questions that I want you to fill out, and then I have 2 slides for you to insert 2 different rough sketches for your project. So a rough sketch is a drawing in your sketchbook or in a notebook with enough details to tell you what it is about. But I still want to see it. So I want you to make 2 different rough drafts with 2 different, slightly different ideas, okay? And that is what we are working on for this project. Next week, we will take your rough drafts and we will start our project. And I will show you how to draw eyes, nose, and mouths, okay? So let's get started with our brainstorming. Hello, my wonderful artists again. So now we are ready for the rough sketch part of our project. So I would like to show you my sketchbook. I do have many sketchbooks, but here is mine. And as you can tell, I like to draw parts of my everyday. So just like other artists, I like to draw my everyday life and things I see. And so now we are ready to start our rough draft. So I am also going to be doing this project with you, but you should already know, I do not want you to make your piece what mine is, okay? I will show you how to draw a face, but do not draw the face that I am drawing, okay? So I think it's very helpful when you begin your project is to have a photo of that person standing there or sitting, doing whatever pose you want them to do. So if you don't have that person nearby, now, it can wait until we start the project. But it's even helpful if you choose yourself, because you can be your own model as much as you want. So I am choosing a photo of my husband to do. As you can tell, he's sitting there. But I'm using Kenley Wiley as my inspiration. So all the background will be plants and flowers. So this is my idea and what my rough sketch will be of, but I won't show you my rough sketch until I see yours. So you won't see it until next week after I see yours, and then we can begin our project. Okay, bye.